You know, every single time you go online, you're creating something incredibly valuable. But what if I told you that you could actually own it and control it and maybe even profit from it? Well, in this explainer, we're going to dive into exactly how that might be possible. So let's just start with a really big question. Who actually profits from your data? I mean, think about it. Every click, every search, every single post you make, it's all generating value. But for who? Right now, that's a question most of us just can't answer.
And that's the reality, isn't it? Your digital footprint is worth a ton, but its journey is a total mystery. It's like a black box. Your information gets collected, it gets packaged up, and it gets sold, all inside a system that's pretty much designed to keep you, the person who created it, completely in the dark.
Yeah, this data black box is really the fundamental problem with our digital economy today. So let's take a quick look inside and see what's really going on. Just think about how this works. Every time you click I agree on some terms of service, you're often just giving away a valuable resource for free, your data. It gets taken, its journey is basically untraceable, and all that value gets extracted by other companies. You, the owner, see absolutely no benefit. You create all the value, but you get nothing back in return.
Okay, but what if we could just flip this whole model on its head? What if instead of giving your data away, you could actually sell it? Like a product. This right here, this quote, is the core idea. Imagine a world where every single interaction with your data is completely traceable and auditable. That means every time it's used, it leaves a trail, and that trail leads right back to you, with a royalty attached. Pretty cool, right?
All right, so that sounds great, but how is it even possible? Well, to get our heads around it, let's use a really simple but powerful analogy.
Instead of that scary black box, picture a totally transparent vending machine for your data. The technology basically acts as this machine, and it gives you complete control from start to finish. You get to decide what goes in, you set the price, and you're the one who collects the money. And this whole system really works based on 4 core steps. It's kind of like the machine's operating system. So let's break them down one by one using our vending machine analogy to make sense of it all. First up, your data has to be stored securely. This system uses a mix of regular cloud storage and something called on-chain technology, which is just a super secure public ledger. You can think of it as the vending machine's secure warehouse, keeping all your products safe until someone makes a purchase. Next, you get to control who gets access to your data. These permissioned gateways work just like the selection panel and the payment slot on a vending machine. A buyer can see what you have to offer, but they only get the item after they've made their choice and paid for it based on your terms. Now, this part is absolutely crucial. The system then verifies and measures every single use of your data. It's like that little sensor in the vending machine that confirms your snack was successfully dispensed. You know exactly what was taken, who took it, and when. There is zero guesswork involved. And finally, every single transaction gets permanently recorded on that secure public ledger we talked about. This creates a perfect, unchangeable sales record for you. It's a totally auditable history that can be verified by anyone at any time, which ensures complete transparency. So we've got this transparent system, this cool vending machine built on these 4 key principles. But what does it all really add up to? What's the actual payoff for you, the owner of the data? Well, it represents a massive shift. We're moving away from the old way, that opaque black box where value just disappears, and into a new model where verifiable usage leads directly to higher royalties for you, the creator. And here's the bottom line, really. When data usage is transparent and you can actually audit it, trust gets built into the system. And that trust makes the data itself more valuable. Buyers are willing to pay more for high-quality, verifiably sourced info, and that increased value, it flows right back to you. But honestly, this model is about so much more than just the money. It fundamentally changes the entire concept of what it even means to own your data in this digital age. So what does all this mean? It means your data stops being some liability that's just taken from you, and it becomes a true asset that you own. Every interaction becomes traceable. You control the access. It's a whole system designed to put the power and the profit back where it belongs, with you, the creator. And this all brings us to one final, really powerful question to think about. When you truly own your data, what will you build with it? When people and businesses can finally control and monetize their own information, what kinds of new ideas, new industries, and new insights will they create? That is the future this kind of technology could unlock.